Now to the developing situation in Las Vegas. Investigators now say the 3 people killed at UNLV yesterday were faculty members. A 4th person remains in the hospital. New video shows students and staff running from the building on campus. Police say the gunman opened fire on the 4th floor of the business school. Officers who rushed to the scene shot and killed the suspect. The college campus is closed for the rest of the week. A student says he is reluctant to return.
It is very scary to go back onto a campus, and students are always going to be nervous until we can finally try to change something, which I don't know what the change is. It's hard. You can't really make places safer that open.
Investigators have collected several electronic devices from the suspect's home to piece together a motive.
The tragedy out west has ties to our state. The gunman studied at Duke University and used to work at East Carolina University. WFMY News 2's Hunter Funk spoke to one of his former students.
Yeah, according to Duke University, Anthony Polito received an MBA from Duke's Fuqua School of Business in 1991. From there, he worked as a professor at East Carolina University from 2001 to 2017. Hunter Payton went to ECU and says he had Polito as a professor 13 years ago for an operations management class. He says Polito at the time would always talk about his trips to Las Vegas and was very relatable. Payton says the situation shows that you never really know what someone is going through.
I was immediately stopped in my tracks and was completely in shock. Didn't think he would ever in a million years be capable of doing something like that. My thoughts go out to the victims, and it's just really hard to comprehend.
Lee Burnick has taught for 50 years, part of which was at UNCG, and was even elected Greensboro School Board member for nearly a decade. After getting the chance to start a PhD program, he moved to teach at UNLV. Burnick says students and staff should feel safe to learn, and now many are left with trauma.
I would not have ever imagined that we have to worry about these kinds of things. It was just outside the scope of how we imagined university life was going to be. Snow was our real worry, not shootings.
Another professor who once lived in Greensboro and now teaches at UNLV says a college campus is supposed to be a safe space to learn and grow. Now the focus is helping the students heal.